I saw your car pull up in the drive, a ghost from a story I barely survived. You're standing there with that look in your eyes, the one that used to be my favorite sunrise. You got a bouquet of I'm sorry and please, bringing a summer wind back to the freeze. But the garden is dead and the soil is gray. You're bringing the rain to a washed out day. I spent 100 nights staring at the door, waiting for a sound that doesn't live here no more. I finally taught my heart how to beat on its own in the hollowed out quiet of being alone. And oh, it's a beautiful speech, a beautiful line, but you're a vintage that's turned into vinegar wine. You're a lifeline thrown when I'm already on shore, a key to a house that doesn't have a door. The fire is out and the ashes are cold. It's a brand new version of a story too old. I'm sorry you finally found what you hate, but you're just a little too late. You say you've changed, that you've finally seen the wreckage of us and the space in between. But where were you when the silence was loud, when I was a shadow lost in a crowd? I checked the mailbox until it turned to rust. Now your forever is just settled dust. It's funny how clarity comes with the dawn, after the person you needed is gone. Don't tell me you love me, don't tell me you've cried. I've already buried that girl deep inside. I've mended the cracks with a different light. I don't need your candle to get through the night. Go on and take all your should have been things and the heavy slow weight that a memory brings. And oh, it's a beautiful speech, a beautiful line, but you're a vintage that's turned into vinegar wine. You're a lifeline thrown when I'm already on shore, a key to a house that doesn't have a door. The fire is out and the ashes are cold. It's a brand new version of a story too old. I'm sorry you finally found what you hate, but you're just a little too late. Clock moved on, the sky turned blue, and I finally ran out of waiting for you, a little too late. The table is a canyon, 3 feet of wood and air. I'm memorizing patterns in the way you cut your hair. The soup is getting colder, the steam has turned to mist, while I'm counting every single time we almost kissed. I have a list of questions burning holes inside my chest, but I settle for the fine and let the heavy secrets rest. We're masters of the small talk, experts in the weather, while the thread is coming loose that held our lives together. I've gotta stay behind my teeth, and I don't go hiding underneath, but I just smile and pass the salt, building up the pressure in this quiet little vault. Oh, I'm choking on all the words we swallowed, living in the hollow of the promises unhollowed. 1,000 I love yous dying in the throat, like a message in a bottle that'll never even float. It's the things we didn't say that are breaking us into the I'm sorry and the I'm still missing you. A bitter, heavy feast that left us feeling hollow. Just the weight of all the words we had to swallow. I see the way you look at me, then quickly look away, as if there's something terrifying you're about to say. But you just clear your throat and ask me for the time, as if admitting we are lonely is a social crime. The house is filled with skeletons of sentences half-born, echoes of the arguments that left us feeling torn. We're a library of stories with the pages glued shut, bleeding from 1,000 little if and maybe cuts. Open up your mouth and let the lightning out. I'd rather have the scream than the suffocating doubt. Give me the truth, even if it cuts like steel. Just let me know that you can still actually feel, because this silence is a poison, a slow-moving flood, and the unspoken is turning into stone inside my blood. Oh, I'm choking on all the words we swallow, living in the hollow of the promises unhallowed. 1,000 I love yous dying in the throat, like a message in a bottle that'll never even float. It's the things we didn't say that are breaking us into the I'm sorry and the I'm still missing you. A bitter, heavy feast that left us feeling hollow. Just the weight of all the words we had to swallow. So many words, enough to fill the sea, that come back to me, that set me free. We're full to the brim, we're drowning on dry land, with a heart full of things we'll never understand. Oh, the words, oh, the words we swallow. Silence. I'm staring at the vase we bought in that shop in Spain. It's lying on the hardwood, shattered by the rain. Coming through the window, I forgot to close tight. Just another casualty of a long and lonely night. I tried to glue the edges, try to make the lines meet, but the porcelain is jagged and the failure is complete. It's funny how the light hits the silver and the blue and makes a jagged diamond out of what was once just you. My hands are shaking as I sweep the dust away, but I can't help but notice the way the pieces play with the shadows on the floor and the sun upon the wall. There's a strange kind of magic in the middle of the fall. And oh, it's beautifully broken, it's elegantly scarred, a map of every battle that hit me twice as hard. I'm a mosaic of the maybes and the never gonna be's, finding all the rhythm in the crashing of the seas. You took the perfect picture and you tore it right in two, but the colors look so vivid now that I am through with you. I'm not a ruin, I'm a masterpiece in token. I'm just beautifully, beautifully broken. The cracks are where the gold grows, or so the stories say, to show the world the places where the spirit had to fray. I'm wearing all my heartaches like a heavy velvet gown, the queen of all the kingdoms that have burned into the ground. I don't need the polish and I don't need the shine, I just want the honesty of this broken heart of mine. Because a flawless mirror only shows you what you lack, but a shattered one reflects the light and gives the power back. Let the edges stay sharp, let the splinters remain. There's a dignity in standing in the center of the pain. I'm not hiding in the shadows, I'm not covering the marks. I'm just a million pieces made of fire and a sparks. And oh, it's beautifully broken, it's elegantly scarred, a map of every battle that hit me twice as hard. I'm a mosaic of the maybes and the never gonna be's, finding all the rhythm in the crashing of the seas. You took the perfect picture and you tore it right in two, but the colors look so vivid now that I am through with you. I'm not a ruin, I'm a masterpiece and token. I'm just beautifully, beautifully broken. Look at the light shining through the cracks. There's no use in wishing for the old life back. I'm a little bit fractured, I'm a little bit torn, but this is how a brand new masterpiece is born. Beautifully broken, yeah, yeah, I'm still golden. I'm tracing the outlines of your face in the dark, trying to memorize the light, every freckle, every spark. The way your eyes crinkle when you're starting to smile, I need to hold on to this for a little while. The clock on the wall is a thief on the run, stealing the minutes before we're both done. I can feel the temperature dropping in here as the us that I knew starts to disappear. I'm breathing you in like the scent of a storm, trying to stay close, trying to stay warm, but your hand feels like paper, so thin and so cold, losing the grip of the life that we hold. Let me love you one more minute before it all fades, before the sunlight turns into these long gray shades. I'm memorizing the way that you say my name before the fire goes out and we're never the same. Hold the pose, hold the breath, stay right here in the light. I'm not ready for the ghost of you to haunt me tonight. Just one more heartbeat before it fades. The photos in the hallway are starting to blur. I'm becoming the him and you're becoming the her, just two separate people in a shared history, washing away like the salt in the sea. I'm reaching for a memory, but it slips through my skin. Where does the ending of we actually begin? The colors are leaking, the edges are frayed. I'm watching the foundations we carefully laid. Don't say it's over, don't turn out the lamp. The air in this room feels heavy and damp. If I close my eyes tight, can I freeze the frame? Can I keep the flickering remains of the flame? But the wind is coming, I can hear it outside, and there's nowhere left for two heartaches to hide. close, hold the breath, stay right here in the light. I'm not ready for the ghost of you to haunt me tonight. Just one more heartbeat before it fades. It's going, it's almost gone. The shadow is stretching across the lawn. Wait, just a second more before the silence walks through the door. Before it fades. Before it fades. The orange embers have all turned to dust. The iron grate is a skeletal rust. I thought the fire was over and done, that I'd finally step back out into the sun. But there's a low light flickering under the door, a ghost of the heat that we felt before. It's not a roar and it's not a flare, it's just a quiet, suffocating air. They say the red is the color of rage, of a heart trying to break from a gilded cage. But they didn't tell me the hardest part is the silent, steady freezing of a heart. And oh, it's a blue flame burning tonight, the coldest kind of a beautiful light. It doesn't smoke and it doesn't scream, it just bleeds through the edges of every dream. I'm shivering while the kitchen is bright, wrapped in the shadow of a neon night. It's the love that's left when the passion is tame, the steady hollow wake, a blue flame. I see your name in the frost on the glass, watching the slow-moving memories pass. You're a gaslight, a whisper, a hum in the wire, the absolute zero of the dead-end desire. I try to blow it out, I try to turn the key, but the oxygen is feeding the you inside me. It's a surgical sting, it's a diamond-sharp glow, the only part of us that refuses to go. A touch for center and you'll feel the chill, the kind of quiet that's born to kill. It's not a fever, it's not a spark, it's just a hole made of light in the middle of the dark. And oh, it's a blue flame burning tonight, the coldest kind of a beautiful light. It doesn't smoke and it doesn't scream, it just bleeds through the edges of every dream. I'm shivering while the kitchen is bright, wrapped in the shadow of a neon night. It's the love that's left when the passion is tame, the steady hollow wake of a blue flame. Blue like the ice on the lake, blue like the heart before it breaks. It's still there in the corner of the room, a beautiful quiet, electric doom, blue flame. watching the ghost of a happy girl pass. There's no purple marks, no cuts you can see, just the quiet erosion of what's left of me. I'm picking up pieces of a shattered year. The silence is louder than any old fear. I used to be vibrant, I used to be gold. Now I'm just a story that's already told. The mirror is honest, the lighting is cruel. I played the heartbreaker's favorite fool, but the air in my lungs is starting to clear. Even if it's lonely, just standing here. I'm black and blue in the places that hide, with a heavy weight hollow deep down inside. You took all the color and you left me the gray, but I'm still finding words that I'm ready to say. My heart is a map of the battles I lost, and I'm finally counting the ultimate cost. But look at the rhythm, look at the meaning. I'm bruised, I am broken, but I'm still breathing. The coffee is bitter, the morning is cold. I'm shedding the skin of the lies that you sold. It's a slow kind of healing, a dull kind of throb, like a beautiful painting, an amateur art. Every step forward feels like a climb. I'm trading my forever for a little more time. I don't miss the fire, I don't miss the heat. I just want the sound of my own heartbeat. It's not a comeback, it's not a parade. It's just a girl stepping out of the shade. The swelling will go down, the ache will subside, and I'll find the version of me that didn't die. I'm black and blue in the places that hide, with a heavy weight hollow deep down inside. You took all the color and you left me the gray, but I'm still finding words that I'm ready to say. My heart is a map of the battles I lost, and I'm finally counting the ultimate cost. But look at the rhythm, look at the meaning. I'm bruised, I am broken, but I'm still breathing, still breathing. In and out, without the shadow, without the doubt. I'm a little bit fragile, I'm a little bit torn, but I'm seeing the light of a different morn. Bruised but breathing. Yeah, I'm still here. I can see your face from down here on the ground, but you're moving in a circle that I haven't found. You're glowing in the dark, a cold and silver light, while I'm just a shadow reaching through the night. I pull at the tides, I try to bring you near, but the gravity between us is fueled by fear. You look so close, like I could touch your skin, but I don't even know where to begin. There's a million miles of empty in the way, a million things I know I'll never say. You're a beautiful view from a lonely place, just a ghost of a man in outer space. And oh, you're distant like the moon, leaving me behind in this afternoon. I'm staring at the sky till my eyes start to ache, watching the promises I know you're gonna break. You're constant and you're quiet and you're light years away, safe in the dark while I'm begging for the day. Yeah, you're right there, but you're distant like the moon. I've got your old sweatshirt, it's losing your scent, like every forever that you ever lent. I'm morbid in a memory that's starting to freeze, down on the earth, down on my knees. You got craters and secrets and dark side views, and I'm just the girl you got nothing to lose. You shine for the world, you shine for the crowd, but you hide behind the edge of every passing cloud. Is it lonely up there in the velvet black, knowing that you're never ever coming back? Do you look down at me and see a flickering spark, or am I just another piece of the dark? I'm tired of the vacuum, I'm tired of the cold, of a love that's a story that'll never be told. 'Cause you're distant like the moon, leaving me behind in this afternoon. I'm staring at the sky till my eyes start to ache, watching the promises I know you're gonna break. You're constant and you're quiet and you lie years away, safe in the dark while I'm begging for the day. Yeah, you're right there, but you're distant like the moon. Just a phase, you're just passing through, and I'm still here, looking up at you. So far away, so cold and gray. Good night. Wakes up loud and the sun hits the floor, but I'm still the girl that you don't want no more. I pull up the covers to hide from the gold, because light has a way of making gone feel so cold. Everyone's roasting, they're chasing the sky, while I'm just rehearsing my latest goodbye. The coffee is steaming, the neighbors all wave, but I'm just a ghost that you couldn't save. How is the morning so bright and so clear, when the only thing real is that you aren't here? And I'm drowning in daylight, sinking in blue, surrounded by colors that don't lead to you. The brighter the morning, the darker I feel. The sunshine is making the nightmare too real. I'm gasping for air in the glare of the sun, nowhere to hide now that we are all done. Yeah, it's a beautiful day and it's breaking my heart. I'm drowning in daylight as we fell apart. I see our reflection in every storefront. I'm still the same person, but not the one you want. The park is full of lovers who don't see the end. I'm just a shadow trying hard to pretend that I'm not underwater while I'm crossing the street, with the weight of your memory tied to my feet. In the dark I still reach for your hand when the room gets cold, tracing the stories that we never told. Your coffee cup sitting right where it stayed, like a ghost of the promises that we both made. The silence is heavy, it's ringing so loud. I'm searching for sun through a permanent cloud. I try to scream but the air's gone thin. Where do I end in the lonely begin? I'm calling your name to an empty hallway, but the walls have forgotten what we used to say. Now I'm just dancing with echoes in the dark, trying to relight a dying little spark. You're the shadow I chase, the rhythm I miss. I'm drowning in memories of one last kiss. The world keeps moving but I'm standing still, waiting for love that I know never will. Come back to the light, come back to my heart. I'm falling to pieces, just echoes in the dark. I saw your reflection in a window downtown for a second. The gravity didn't feel brown, but it was just a stranger with eyes like yours. Now I'm back at the start, closing all of the doors. Is it easier for you? Did you just let go while I'm buried down here in the afterglow? They say time is a healer, but time is a thief. It's stealing the joy and it's leaving the grief. I give up forever for one more hello. The deeper I reach, the further you go. Now I'm just dancing with echoes in the dark, trying to relight a dying little spark. You're the shadow I chase, the rhythm I miss. I'm drowning in memories of one last kiss. The world keeps moving but I'm standing still, waiting for love that I know never will. Come back to the light, come back to my heart. I'm falling to pieces, just echoes in the dark. Echoes in the dark, echoes in the dark, just whispers of you. Echoes in the dark. Echoes in the dark. The clock on the wall is just counting the tears and retracing the steps of our beautiful years. The sheets are too smooth on your side of the bed, and I'm replaying every last word that you said. I reach for my phone just to see your display, and I remember you're a lifetime away. The stars are all out, but they don't look the same. The wind through the window is whispering your name. I'm holding my breath like you're still in the room, but it's just the scent of your fading perfume. It's another midnight without you, and I'm losing my way, counting the hours till the ghost of the day. The moon is a spotlight on everything gone. I don't know how to keep breathing till dawn. The silence is screaming, the shadows are blue. It's just another cold midnight without you. cafe where we used to hide. I couldn't go in, I just broke down outside. Every street corner is a map of our past. I never imagined we'd run out of last. Now I'm a stranger in our favorite place, looking for traces of a familiar face. They told me that distance would make it okay, but the miles only grow with each passing day. I'm tired of being so brave on my own, in a house full of dreams that is turned into stone. It's another midnight without you, and I'm losing my way, counting the hours to the ghost of the day. The mood is a spotlight on everything gone. I don't know how to keep breathing till dawn. The silence is screaming, the shadows are blue. It's just another cold midnight without you. 12 empty chimes, the stars start to blur. I'm exactly where we were, but I'm all alone. Midnight without you, just me and the midnight. The sheets are tangled like a messy thought, still chasing shadows of the war we fought. I wake up reaching for a ghost in the bed, to the echo of the words you never said. The morning light is far too sharp and bright for someone still living in the middle of the night. I can tell the memory from the lie, why I'm still waiting for a last goodbye. You were a fever blur in the dark, a beautiful fire that left a permanent mark. Now the room is spinning and the air is cold, and I'm holding on to stories that we never told. It was a fever dream, love, high and sweet. A heavy haze that swept me off my feet. You felt so real when the lights were low, but you vanished like smoke when I let you go. My heart is burning, but my hands are numb, waiting for a miracle that's never gonna come. Just a trick of the mind, a ghost from above, waking up alone from a fever dream, love. I see your silhouette in the hallway steam, but I'm just stitching together a broken dream. The scent of your coffee, the sound of your keys, everything shaking like a leaf in the breeze. Were we ever happy, or was I just blind, lost in the theater of a lonely mind? You're 1,000 miles gone, but you're under my skin, the only war I was born to lose. Now I don't wanna wake up if it means you're gone. I'd rather stay sleeping with the curtains drawn. Give me the sickness, give me the heat, just don't leave the picture incomplete, because the silence is louder than the scream, and I'm drowning in the middle of a fever dream. It was a fever dream, love. I see a heavy haze that swept me off my feet. You felt so real when the lights were low, but you vanished like smoke when I let you go. My heart is burning, but my hands are numb, waiting for a miracle fever dream love. I'm still shaking from the way you looked at me, but the temperature is dropping and the dream is ending. It was just a fever, just a dream. Fever dream love. The fireplace is cold, the embers are black. I'm packing the memories you didn't take back. I threw your old letters in the center of the flame, waiting for the fire to swallow your name. I watched the paper curl, I watched the ink flare, but when the smoke cleared, you were still standing there. The matches are spent and the kerosene's dry, but some things just refuse to wither and die. I've tried to burn the bridges, I've tried to melt the ice, I've paid the heavy toll and I've paid it twice, but there's a stubborn spark that I can't put out in the middle of the dark, in the middle of the doubt. 'Cause I've got these fireproof feelings for you. They won't turn to ash no matter what I do. I can stand in the furnace, I can walk through the heat, but the rhythm of us doesn't skip a single beat. The world could be burning a feverish blue, but I'm still left with these fireproof feelings for you. They say that time is a cool rushing stream that washes the spirit and silences the dream, but the water just boils when it touches my skin, where the ghost of your touch is still sinking in. I'm a house made of glass in a forest of fire, chasing the smoke of a dead-end desire. I should be a ruin, I should be debris, but your memory is locked in a vault inside me. It's a beautiful curse, it's a dangerous grace to see it forever. I can't quite erase. You can blow out the candle, you can darken the room, but the love is a flower that refuses to bloom and refuses to die. It's just surviving the sky. 'Cause I've got these fireproof feelings for you. They won't turn to ash no matter what I do. I can stand in the furnace, I can walk through the heat, but the rhythm of us doesn't skip a single beat. The world could be burning a feverish blue, but I'm still left with these fireproof feelings for you. Still burning, but never consumed, in the garden of us, where nothing is doomed. Just a flicker in the pouring rain, a little bit of light, a whole lot of pain. Fireproof, yeah, the fireproof. treasure you threw away. Every room in this house is a memory of us, turning our gold back to iron and rust. I try to stand up, I try to move on, but the weight of your ghost doesn't leave with the dawn. It's the way that you left, it's the way that you lied. It's the ocean of things that I'm keeping inside. I'm breathing in shallow, I'm breathing in deep, but I'm drowning in secrets I'm not meant to keep. The air in the kitchen is turning a lead from the weight of the forever that you never said. And oh, it's so heavy on my chest, like a mountain of shadows that won't let me rest. It's the ghost of your hand, it's the silence we made, it's the price of love that was built to just fade. I'm reaching for oxygen, reaching for a light, but I'm pinned to the floor in the middle of the night. You're gone from the house, but you're still the guest. It's sitting so heavy on my chest. I saw your old car at the light by the park, and I felt a familiar, sharp little spark. But then it turned green and you drove out of sight, and I'm back in the cold of this internal night. They say that the heart is as light as a feather, but mine feels like iron and stormy gray weather. I'm carrying us like a bag full of stones, and the pressure is starting to rattle my bones. Take off the anchors and fasten the chains. I'm tired of the salt and I'm tired of the rains. I wanna be hollow, I wanna be thin, without all this maybe stuck under my skin. But the memory is solid, the memory is wide, and there's nowhere for a girl like me to hide. And oh, it's so heavy on my chest, like a mountain of shadows that won't let me rest. It's the ghost of your hand, it's the silence we made, it's the price of love that was built to just fade. I'm reaching for oxygen, reaching for a light, but I'm pinned to the floor in the middle of the night. You're gone from the house, but you're still the guest that's sitting so heavy on my chest. So heavy. The space where you were, so heavy. The blur and the stir, one breath at a time, trying to forget you were ever mine. Heavy on my chest. I'm still sleeping on my side of the bed, leaving space for the ghost of the things you said. The coffee's getting cold in a chip ceramic cup. I'm still waiting for a morning that never shows up. I see your keys by the door, but the car's long gone. Just a quiet house, singing a bitter song. And I'm reaching out in the middle of the night to a shadow that used to feel so right. Now there's a distance I can't even name. a flickering candle lost in the rain. And oh, it's the hollow between us, the miles and the inches when we touch. A canyon growing deeper with every I'm fine while I'm losing my mind, trying to bridge the line. You're right there, but you're light away in the hollow between us, where we used to stay. We're like two different radio stations on the same dial, static and noise for every crooked smile. I remember when your heartbeat was my favorite sound. Now it's just a drum beating us into the ground. I'm screaming underwater, watching you breathe, asking the silence why you won't just leave. Is it the pride or is it the fear that keeps us both haunting the wreckage right here? I'd rather be lonely and truly alone than sitting beside you in a house, not a home. Yeah, the silence is screaming, it's tearing the seams, and you're the one nightmare in all of my dreams. In the hollow between us, the miles and the inches when we touch. A canyon growing deeper with every I'm fine while I'm losing my mind, trying to bridge the line. You're right there, but you're light away in the hollow between us, where we used to stay. Just a hollow, a beautiful breaking hollow. I'm still sleeping on my side of the bed, wishing I could forget everything you said. I still walk past the window of our old third floor and see the empty hooks beside the door. We used to leave the porch light burning bright to guide each other home through the darkest night. But now the glass is dusty and the curtains are drawn, and I'm still learning how to wake up at dawn without the sound of the kettle or your feet on the floor. Just the ghost of the life we don't live anymore. We walked away with our hands by our sides, leaving the secrets in the messy ties. But I wonder if the house feels the hollow too, waiting for a version of me and you. Oh, what do we do with the lights we left on, burning for a love that's already gone, illuminating rooms where we used to dance, flickering shadows of a second chance. They're shining on the dust and the cracks in the wall, waiting for a footstep that'll never fall. It's a lonely glow in a world moved on, the heavy blue weight of the lights we left on. in shadows of a second chance. They're shining on the dust and the cracks in the wall, waiting for a footstep that'll never fall. It's a lonely glow in a world moved on, the heavy blue weight of the lights we left on. Turn them out, let the darkness come in. There's no use in seeing where we might have been. One by one, watch the windows go black. There's no light left to lead us back, just the lights we left on. The lights we left on. Lights we left on. The keys are on the table, but the door is already shut. It's not a jagged edge, it's just a clean and quiet cut. I'm standing in the hallway where your shadow used to lean, watching all the spaces in the places where we've been. No dishes broke, no voices rose to meet the morning chill. The world is turning round, but in this house it's standing still. I keep waiting for the echo of a footstep on the floor, but you're a ghost who doesn't need to use the door anymore. I thought the end would be a storm, a crash of waves and light, but it's just a slow retreat of stars into the night. The clock is ticking steady, but the rhythm is all wrong, like a needle searching for the center of a song. And I'm lost without a sound, drifting in the deep, with a suitcase full of secrets that I'm not supposed to keep. You didn't leave a map, you didn't leave a trace, just the cold and empty pressure of your side of the pillowcase. It's the loudest kind of lonely, the quietest kind of pain, to be standing in the sunshine while I'm drowning in the rain, falling through the gravity, crashing to the ground quietly. I'm lost without a sound. I see your coffee mug, a little ring upon the wood. I'd scrub away the memory if I only thought I could, but the silence is a blanket and it's heavy on my chest, like a bird with broken wings that's forgotten how to nest. We didn't say goodbye, we just ran out of things to say, as if we both just blinked and then the color turned to gray. Now I'm talking to the walls walls just to hear a human tone, but the house just whispers back that I am finally alone. Give me thunder, give me lightning, give me something I can fight. Don't just leave me fading out like a candle in the night. I'm screaming in the mirror, but the glass is perfectly still. If the heartbreak doesn't kill me, then the utter silence will. And I'm lost without a sound, drifting in the deep, with a suitcase full of secrets that I'm not supposed to keep. You didn't leave a map, you didn't leave a trace, just the cold and empty pressure of your side of the pillowcase. It's the loudest kind of lonely, the quietest kind of pain, to be standing in the sunshine while I'm drowning in the rain, falling through the gravity, crashing to the ground quietly. I'm lost without a sound. No goodbye, no see you soon, just the hollow light of a fading moon. I'm still here, but I'm not found. Lost, lost without a sound. The sound of a single piano note fading into silence. The truth is sitting heavy on the tip of your tongue, like a bitter winter anthem that's already been sung. I see you checking watches, I see you looking past, trying to find an exit that'll make the ending last. But don't be honest with me, not tonight. The stars are too beautiful for a losing fight. Give me a promise you don't mean to keep. Let me fall into a dream before I have to leave. Turn out the lights so I don't see the door, and tell me you've never loved anyone more. Oh, honey, love me like a lie. Look me in the eyes and tell me we'll never die. Wrap me in a story that's too good to be true, while I'm losing every single piece of you. Paint a pretty picture on a broken glass sky. And just for a moment, love me like a lie. I'll pretend I don't notice how you pull away when I mention the things we were planning for me. Your I love you sounds like a ghost in the room, a hollow little fly true. While I'm losing every single piece of you, paint a pretty picture on a broken glass sky. And just for a moment, love me like a light. So love me like a light. So love me like a light. Look me in the eyes and tell me we'll never die. Wrap me in a story that's too good to be true. While I'm losing every single piece of you, paint a pretty picture on a broken glass sky. And just for a moment, love me like a light. Tell me you're staying, tell me it's fine. I'll believe every word if you just take your time. Love me like a light, just lie to me. I used to see the world in shades of gold and sapphire blue. Every sunset was a canvas that I painted just for you. But then the static started and the pigments bled away. Now I'm staring at a landscape that's just 50 shades of gray. I try to find the crimson in the roses on the sill, but they look like heavy shadows standing frozen, dark and still. The doctor says it's chemical, the preacher says it's fate, but I know it's just the vacuum of a love that turned to weight. And I thought that being hollow meant I'd finally be clear, but the rainbow only visits when I let you disappear. Now I'm crying in color, bleeding neon through the dark. Violet for the silence, yellow for the spark. Every tear that hits the pillow is a streak of burning red, a technicolor memory of everything you said. The world is black and white since you tore our world apart, but I'm crying in color from a broken neon heart. Green for all the envy of the girls who see you now, orange for the fire that we smothered anyhow. I'm walking through the grocery store, a ghost in denim jeans, while my mind is saturated with these psychedelic scenes. It's a beautiful disaster, this kaleidoscope of pain. Watching all my vivid dreams go washing down the drain. Don't turn the lights on, I'm not ready for the day where the brightness of the sun just washes everything away. I'd rather stay here in the prism, in the stinging salt bright hue, because the colors are the only thing I have left of you. Yeah, I'm crying in color, bleeding neon through the dark. tracing the outlines where you used to lay. The silence is louder than the words we couldn't say. I'm checking my phone like a habit I should break, but the ghost of your goodnight is a hollow kind of fake. We built a cathedral out of promises and dust. Now I'm just a witness to the breaking of our trust. I reach for your hand in the middle of the night, but I'm grasping at shadows and losing the light. We're close enough to whisper, yet worlds apart. The cruelest distance is a change of heart, 'cause we're just two lines running side by side, perfectly aligned, but destined to never collide. I can see your eyes and I can feel your beat, but there's a mile and maybe in the space where we meet. Oh, we're beautiful together in a drawing on a chart, but we're just parallel lines with a broken heart. You're staring at the ceiling, I'm staring at the door, wondering when always turned into not anymore. I try to bridge the canyon, I try to find the glue, but the more I lean in, the more I'm losing you. The tragedy of us isn't the fire or the fight, it's the slow, steady rhythm of fading out of sight. Is there a universe where the lines finally bend, where they almost find a middle and the someday doesn't end? But here in the cold, in the gray of the dawn, I'm still moving with you, but you're already gone. Yeah, we're just two lines running side by side, perfectly aligned, but destined to never collide. I can see your eyes and I can feel your beat, but there's a mile maybe in the space where we meet. Oh, we're beautiful together in a drawing on a chart, but we're just parallel lines with a broken heart. Parallel hearts moving in the same direction, never touching, never catching, just close enough to feel the cold, close enough to let go. I finally moved the boxes, I swept the dusty floor, I even changed the lock that's on the front door. But the sun hits the hallway at 3:15, and there's a shape on the carpet where you used to be. I try to walk through it, I try to look away, but some things are heavy enough to stay. The photos are hidden, the letters are burned. I've practiced the lessons I never asked to learn, but the darker it gets, the closer you feel like a ghost at my heels. guess that's a little too real. They say that people go and memories eventually fade, but I'm still living in the outline that you made. You took your keys and you took your pride, but you left the part that's stuck inside. The sun might set and the lights might go out, but I know what hauntings are all about. 'Cause friends may go and lovers may leave, but shadows don't, no shadows don't leave. No shadows don't leave. I saw you in a stranger on a crowded street today. I almost called your name, but the wind blew it away. It's funny how the absence is the loudest sound I know. Like a footprint in the garden where the grass won't grow. I'm tired of running from a silhouette of a man that my heart hasn't finished with yet. Even in the pitch black, I feel the weight of every I love you that turned into too late. You're the color of the concrete, the shade of the pine, the ghost of a hand that's no longer in mine. You don't have to stay to never be gone. 'Cause people go, memories eventually fade, but I'm still living in the outline that you made. You took your keys and you took your pride, but you left the part that's stuck inside. The sun might set and the lights might go out, but I know what hauntings are all about. 'Cause friends may go and lovers may leave, but shadows don't, no shadows don't leave. Let it leave me, shadows don't leave. 'Cause people go and memories eventually fade, but I'm still living in the outline that you made. You took your keys and you took your pride, but you left the part that's stuck inside. The shadows don't leave. Coffee's gone cold in the mug that you bought me. I'm replaying every lesson you taught me. You haven't packed up, but the room feels so bare, like you're already gone while you're sitting right there. We're not a wildfire, we're not a grand crash, just two glowing mirrors turning to ash. There's no slamming doors, no tears in the hall, just the sound of the leaves as they start to fall. It's the loneliest thing, watching love lose its grip, like a slow motion fall or a long steady slip. It's a slow burn goodbye, a quiet retreat, the taste of the bitter turned dying the sweet. It's losing you inch by agonizing inch, when my heart learns to ache without even a flinch. No sudden ending, no thunder, no sky, just the oxygen leaving, a slow burn goodbye. Say I love you out of habit and fear, but it sounds like an echo that nobody hears. You're looking past me at a life you want more, while I'm guarding a ghost at an unlocked door. We're holding on tight to the threads of a rope that lost all its tension and lost all its hope. I almost wish you'd hurt me, I wish you'd be mean. Give me a slow burn goodbye. Coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed. I'm replaying every single word that we never said. I memorized the cracks in the ceiling above, trying to find where we dropped the pieces of our love. The house is too loud with the ghost of your laugh. Now I'm just a shadow torn in half. I reach for your hand in the middle of the night, but I'm only grasping at the fading light. They say time heals, but time is a thief, leaving me stranded in this quiet grief. 'Cause underneath the silence, I'm screaming your name. Everything's different, but I'm still the same. I'm drowning in the echoes of the used to be's, begging the wind to bring you back to me. It's the weight of the air, it's the stillness that kills. The world keeps turning, but my heart stands still. There's a symphony of heartbreak no one else can hear. Underneath the silence, you're still here. I walk past the park where we carved our names. The wood is all weathered and it's not the same. I still wear your sweater just to feel your skin, but it's losing your scent and I'm losing again. Every hello from a friend feels like a lie. How do I tell them I've forgotten how to try? Is it quiet where you are? Do you see the same stars? Does the silence ever get too loud? Do you look for my face in every single crowd? Or did you find a peace that I'll never know while I'm still here, refusing to let go? 'Cause underneath the silence, I'm screaming your name. Everything's different, but I'm still the same. I'm drowning in the echoes of the used to be's, begging the wind to bring you back to me. It's the weight of the air, it's the stillness that kills. The world keeps turning, but my heart stands still. There's a symphony of heartbreak no one else can hear. Underneath the silence, you're still Can you hear it? The sound of a heart breaking in the dark, just a whisper